Hi there, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. So today's video is all about how to get free cryptocurrency in 2020 and a very happy new year to everybody on the channel. Now this is going to be a very brief intro video, probably just be about 5 minutes. I'm going to just sort of go over some basics of ways that you might be able to earn or accumulate free crypto in 2020. Now some of these specific ones I'm going to be doing individual videos on. I've got videos on earning BAT with the Brave browser. I've got video on library on the way. They'll be out in the next kind of couple of weeks. So I'll be doing a whole series this year, but this is really for people that either aren't currently involved in kind of crypto, might have like a small amount and are looking to kind of maximize their returns. Now I think there's a huge number of people that potentially would be interested in crypto, but maybe the only thing they've heard is in the mainstream news about Bitcoin prices going down, stuff like that, and they think it's a scam. Now a lot of these people won't be in a position or wouldn't be happy to put what they see as cold hard cash into kind of cryptocurrencies, but if they can just adjust their kind of like daily kind of like usage, so something like switching from the Chrome browser to the Brave browser and earning BAT, I think having skin in the game is really kind of vital for kind of like, you know, driving forward adoption. So I'm going to do a whole series this year, as I said, on ways to earn different cryptocurrencies. So this is just an intro video. I'm going to be starting with hard forks and airdrops, so let's jump straight in and talk about the first couple of topics. So the first few on the list here require you to own crypto already. So probably the biggest hard fork or the most well-known hard fork was the split a couple of years ago between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. But there have been loads and loads of hard forks since then, and also there were a few before that. It was the first real big one I think they've got kind of press attention, but there's been a lot since then. So we've got here, these are just some of the more popular Bitcoin hard forks. So we've got Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV. So this was then when Bitcoin Cash then split itself into Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. We got Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Private, Bitcoin Diamond. There are hundreds and hundreds, probably just on Bitcoin. Now it's worth saying that a lot of these are kind of legitimate projects. So there is no issue with downloading a Bitcoin Cash wallet if you held Bitcoin in a normal Bitcoin wallet back at that date and actually claiming your Bitcoin Cash and then going on and claiming your Bitcoin SV. But there are projects out there that are purely scams. So obviously best practice would be to move all your crypto. So if you're holding Bitcoin at the date of a split, then before you actually go and download a new wallet and put your existing private keys into that kind of new wallet, is to move all your crypto into a new address, a new wallet with new private keys. So always bear in mind that, you know, there are scam projects out there that are just basically just kind of trying to find people's kind of private keys and to take their kind of coins. But it tends to be hard forks, tend to be with a larger kind of crypto. So Bitcoin, Ethereum's been forked a few times. You've got stuff like Zcash, which have been forked as well. So something to look out for, particularly if you've been holding Bitcoin since say 2017. If you got into it during the kind of the bull run, there's a lot of media attention. There may well be some hard forks out there that you can take advantage of to get some more coins. Secondly, we're going to talk about airdrops. Now there's lots of different airdrops. These tend to be explicit to sort of network currency. So we've got stuff like Ethereum, Neo, Tron. So Tron, for example, was airdropping not BitConnect, BitTorrent tokens rather to you. Neo, for example, here I've got my Neon wallet open. So this is a Neo, this is gas, which is its native kind of staking kind of currency. But you can see here we've got CGAS, we've got NNC, we've got YZ, whatever that is, YZ as we'd say in the UK. If we jump over to my ledger, so this is an Ethereum wallet. I just noticed on December the 9th I received something called Kick token. I don't know what it was, but 888,888 Kick token worth $60 today. It was worth $92.03. Now I have no idea what Kick token is. I have no idea what exchanges, if any, it's available on, but I might have a look kind of later. So for example, this, you know, we could, if it's listed on exchange, we could just move that straight over to an exchange, sell it for $60 odd, and then move that back into Ethereum or Bitcoin or anything like that. So there are a lot of airdrops out there. There are some sites that kind of track these, airdrops.io and airdropalert.com, pretty highly ranked in Google. So you can go there, you can look for not just upcoming airdrops, but there might also be airdrops that have already existed on some of the coins you've held, and you may want to go back and grab those. Now this isn't necessarily just for people that are holding coins. For example, Keybase did a stellar airdrop last year. If I jump over to my Keybase account, now unfortunately this was cut short. They were going to be I think dropping coins every month for a year. Now I received my first couple of payouts, so I got 688 in November and then 355 in December. Then the airdrop stopped, so I had just over 1,000 overall stellar, but this was a collaboration with Keybase, which is quite a cool little app actually, well worth checking out in its own right. So there are some of these things you can look out for. So you didn't need a Stellar already if you had, if you met various criteria. As I said, it's not going anymore, but if you met various criteria at the time, you were eligible for these airdrops. Binance, similar type thing. So Binance suddenly announced that they'd actually been staking a load of their cold wallets, or a load of their wallets have been staking and earning crypto, particularly some of these cold staking coins like Neo and Ontology. And not only can you actually hold some cryptocurrencies in Binance and actually receive the staking rewards, which is an easy way of doing it, albeit with the risk of actually having your crypto on an exchange that could be hacked. But they announced that because they'd been actually staking unbeknownst to them for a long time in the past, they actually did some airdrops last year. I did a few videos on this about Stellar. I think Qtum was another one. So always look out for these. They might be tied to exchanges, they might be tied to different products, or they might just be tied to cryptos you already own. But sometimes they show up. So for example, in that Ledger one, that what was it called, Kick token, was it? Yeah, Kick token showed up automatically, but there's a lot which probably won't show up automatically, and you might have to go through one of these kind of sites in order to kind of find it. So jumping on to the next methods, we're looking at staking coins. Now this obviously will require you holding some crypto already, and they can be split into two different types: cold staking and hot wallet. So cold staking coins, stuff like Neo, Ontology, Icon, Cardano. This is only an incentivized testnet, but will probably go live at the beginning of next year, or probably first half of next year rather. And with these coins, you know, if you do own these coins in a kind of wallet, then you probably have been staking. So if you've held Neo in your own wallet, you have been accumulating gas for the entire time you've been holding that, and you can just log in and claim that gas at any time. As I mentioned, I use the Neo wallet. I quite like it. It ties into the Ledger hardware wallet, which is quite nice. But you just click this button and claim your gas whenever you want. It accumulates. You don't need the wallet open or anything like that. The other thing is hot wallet coins. So if you've been following this channel, you'll know that I've done a lot of staking videos in the past. So stuff like Nav and Pivx, you need a wallet that's open and unlocked for staking. But it is a way, if you hold a coin that is proof of stake, that you can accumulate some more coins for free during 2020. Excuse me. And then the next one is earning coins fractions. Now I've got some individual videos coming up, as I mentioned, on the Brave browser, on Library, but there's various different ways you can earn crypto just for performing action. So the Brave browser is a Google kind of Chrome compatible kind of browser. So I believe it's based on Chromium, which is the Chrome browser is also based on. I think most of Google Chrome's extensions are also available on Brave, so I think they're kind of cross-compatible in that way. The great thing about Brave is that it actually it blocks advertising, and it also blocks cookies. So if I just jump over to this slide, we'll be looking at this later, but this is the Brave browser. You can see here, if we click on this, shields up for this site. So there's been 7 items blocked, 7 cross-site trackers blocked, but it also blocks ads. And then if you click on this one, Brave rewards, you can see here you can actually earn rewards. So it works very much like push notifications. So you can subscribe to the Brave browser. You can just block everything, don't have to worry about it. But if you want to earn BAT, which is basic attention token, that's it's an Ethereum token, but basic attention token is the token that it's attached to. And basically you can sort of opt into ads, and then instead of the site owners earning the money for the kind of ads, they're basically push notifications. You can opt into them, and then for every ad you view, you can earn a small amount of BAT. And also you can tip that BAT, so that BAT can be tipped to YouTube channels, to Twitter accounts, and I believe now it's starting on Reddit as well. You can tip on Reddit to people. So it's a really nice way of contributing to content producers that you like, but without the kind of privacy concerns of like all the ad trackers with kind of Google Chrome or Firefox or anything like that. Libraries are really good platform. So these libraries, Steemit, DTube, there's loads of these different sort of decentralized social media platforms. If you have a YouTube channel, if you have a large social media following, you can post your content on these and actually earn some of these tokens. So I actually signed up to Library just under a month ago. Ironically, it was about a week before there was all the kind of crypto issues on YouTube with a load of crypto channels being blocked. So a lot of people moved over. I noticed that the price of Library token jumped up a little bit then. But you can, if you have a YouTube channel, you can dynamically sync it to Library or post it to Library, and then you can earn Library tokens for various actions, people watching your videos and stuff like that. Even if you don't have your own content, you can go to Library, and just by watching, for example, a YouTuber's videos on Library as opposed to YouTube, you can earn Library tokens. So it's quite nice. It's gamified in a way. You can get tokens for logging in each day and viewing a video. If you follow a certain number of people, you earn tokens. It's quite a nice kind of platform. It's one I'm going to do a separate video on soon. Similar with Steemit and DTube, you can post YouTube videos or your own kind of content on these kind of platforms, and you can earn their native tokens. So Steem for Steemit and DTube. And then moving on to the kind of last few, we're looking at faucets. So the page I just showed you on Brave, this is actually the Zen faucet. Now there's a lot of faucet sites out there that are purely scams. Now what tends to happen is that they give out such a small amount of kind of crypto, and they are basically making their money from online advertising. So they are getting far more money from online advertising. They're showing you ads, and they're getting more money from those ads than they are actually paying you out in crypto. The other thing to look out for is you might be earning tiny amounts, but the withdrawal minimums can be quite high, some of these. Now, one of the few faucets that I've kind of come across that is perfectly legitimate is the Zen faucet. So this is from the Horizon Crypto. If you follow the channel, you'll know I did an interview with one of the co-founders, Rolf, a few weeks ago. And this was one of the topics we kind of covered, but it didn't make the final cut of the video because the video went on quite long. But this is quite a nice kind of faucet. There's no ads or anything like that to worry about. You can sign up, and then basically every day you can put your Zen address in here, click claim, and there are incentives to keep coming back every day. So there's these daily bonuses. Day 1 there's no bonus, but day 2 you get 1.2 times whatever comes out, and it's normally around the 50,000 Satoshi. So I signed up to this to make sure it worked. It does work very well. It says here it's paying out up to 39,000 Satoshis. I think I received a little bit more when I tested it a few days ago. But if you log in the second day, you get 1.2 times, day 3 1.4 times, day 4 1.6 times, and then if you do it every day for 5 days, you get 1.8 times whatever it comes out as. And there's also a bonus round where you can earn up to 1 Zen, and if you scroll to the bottom here, you can see the latest bonus round winners. So that each of these have got 0.0025 Zen on top of whatever they claim for the faucet. So if you are extremely new to kind of crypto, if you're just interested to know how it kind of works, this is a really good place to get started. You can refer other people. I'll put all the links to these things in the description below. So if you want to kind of get started, nice thing also, there's with Horizon, they've got some really good informative kind of like intro to kind of crypto articles and stuff like that. So definitely one to check out if you're new to crypto and just want to download a wallet and see how it works. Then the next one is crypto interest accounts. So again, if you own crypto, you can actually depending on the kind of crypto that you own, but certainly for Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of the larger ones, and also some stable coins, you can actually put them in these decentralized finance kind of apps. So BlockFi is one that I've been testing for the last couple of months. I've got a video coming out on this in the next month or so, but that's quite good. So I put I moved 1 Bitcoin over to them as an example. You earn 6.2% interest. You earn it in Satoshis. So if the price of Bitcoin goes up, great. If the price goes down, it'll be less than it will be in dollar terms, but you earn 6.2%. It's in Satoshis. They pay you out each month, basically on the first of each month. Now they have, I think, Gemini dollars, which is a stable coin, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I believe they're launching Litecoin and some other currencies in the beginning of the new year. Crypto.com is another version. Now they have their own currency, MCO. So Crypto.com, they started as a provider of crypto sort of debit cards, and they've now expanded into various other things. So they have this program called Earn. They have a lot more cryptos than a BlockFi. I think the rates are slightly lower than BlockFi. I prefer BlockFi as a product, but I do have some MCO, which is the original crypto.com. It used to be called Monaco, hence the MCO. Monaco coins that are locked in, waiting for a crypto debit card. And you can use this, so they have like an earn platform as well as a staking kind of platform. So you can earn cryptocurrencies just by having it. So instead of your Bitcoin be sat in your local wallet, you can move it to one of these kind of providers and earn crypto back. Now, obviously, there's a risk, not in your local wallet, not your keys, not your coins. So you are taking the kind of risk. BlockFi are, they store with Gemini, I believe. I'm not sure about crypto.com. I believe crypto.com is one of the few that doesn't actually lend out externally, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So these are crypto interest accounts. There's something else you might look into. And finally, I'm going to throw this in. I wouldn't recommend it, but crypto gambling. So you've got sites like Bitsla. It's one of the largest kind of like online kind of crypto casinos. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to win any kind of money gambling at all, but a lot of these will do various giveaways. So they might do promotional giveaways. So they might be like if you post a link to them in your Bitcoin Talk profile, or if you retweet things like that, they will drip feed small amounts of Satoshis into your account. So I'm not saying deposit any of your own kind of cryptocurrencies, but there are ways of kind of getting some free coins sometimes with these kind of crypto gambling sites. They're trying to kind of like entice you to go in and then hopefully, I imagine deposit your own coins. I'm not suggesting for a moment you should do that, but you can sometimes like log into these, take advantage of special offers and stuff like that to gain some Satoshis, which you can kind of play with. Often there's various minimum withdrawals, so you might have to kind of like gamble them a certain number of times or something like that before you can withdraw them. But anyway, that's it for this video. Just a very brief, as I mentioned, just a brief kind of intro video, but I'll be going through a lot of these in detail in future videos throughout the year. If there's other methods that you would like me to kind of cover, if there's other things or other ways that you know of to earn free cryptocurrencies, please let me know in the comments below, and I will try and do my best to cover those in upcoming videos. Thanks very much for watching as always. Hope you have a great day, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.